like beneficial. Beneficial. See, I was using your name, like Shaq.
That's pretty good.
What's up, you guys? Today I am back with Ernie Johnson on 2K TV. Thanks for joining us.
It is so good to be here. Thanks.
Do you guys ever kind of...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here,
I
too.
miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Sexton. JaVale McGee is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Robertson. And it's Pippen in at the small forward.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Good on the triple. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Here's Robertson. Nails the 16-footer. Well, we've been waiting for... For it all summer, Clark open. Night. What's going through the players' minds right now, just before the beginning of the season?
About time. These guys have been ready for this a month ago. But they're happy that there's no more waiting around, and now the games count for real. And they're focused on trying to get off to a great start.
Now here's Robertson. Mari Stoudemire missing his last shot. Robertson passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open. And
yo estoy solo en celo, yo estoy hablando solo en celo, ¿qué? Ay, mi madre, buen tiro. Y yo estoy solo en celo, yo estoy hablando solo en celo, ¿qué? Ay, mi madre, buen tiro.
Stoudemire finds Nowitzki. An easy 2 points on the layup. Nowitzki's got his first points of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Robertson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Stockton to Nowitzki. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. And it's sent back by Robertson. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And stolen by Sexton. And now Philadelphia on the break over Iverson. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Robertson.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Iverson against Robertson. And here is Iverson. He has 5. Stockton right side. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
Here's Malone. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
It's all tied in Chicago. Don't go. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the start, Greg, they were looking to get out and run, sprinting to their opportunities.
Jabari Parker is out there with Harris. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's Kerr in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Now, here's Decker. 5 to shoot. Decker passes to Scott. Back to Decker. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. To the inside. It's deflected. Harris. That one, no good. Nice D from Scott. And so Young will bring it up for Philadelphia. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Marjanovic finds Young. Over Harris. They get the rebound. Passes to Decker. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a moment here to see the numbers. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Scott kicks to Young. And there's the pass to Porter. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Inside. Shot left block. Out of hand. 19 seconds left in the first half. Young outside. Lets it go. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Iverson outside. An amazing shot, just barely.
Going to see.
And, guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And welcome back as we take you for a cruise up the Chicago River. Beautiful, beautiful Chicago, Illinois. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even-keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Malone is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Sexton. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. Yes! And the foul. Picks it up.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here is Stockton.
Yeah, you know, one of the under-talked-about strengths of the Philadelphia 76ers is how they were top-rated defensively in opponents' field goal percentage last year.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, certainly seeing the effort.
And here's Stockton following Colin Sexton's 3. Stockton dishes to Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock from past the arc. And the Bulls get it back. Tries again. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Nowitzki.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
To the middle. Unloads from 9. Rebound by the Bulls.
Gotta give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
To the middle. Stoudemire in the post. Working on Malone. Stoudemire, and that is good.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Pass to Robertson. Plays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Stockton. Robertson. Here's Stoudemire. Rebound, Malone.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Robertson against Iverson. Pippen kicks to McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Robertson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that
one of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. Some changes for Chicago. For Nowitzki. Parker comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Allen Iverson. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for JaVale McGee. Scott comes in for Moses Malone. Kyle Korver is checked in for Pippen. Young is subbed in for Sexton. Here's Robertson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Si tú puedes, entra a la plantilla. Y que a mi plantilla me sale en -4 todavía porque me descuentan lo de la multa que tú hiciste. Entonces, cuando tú entres, tú la arreglas y me pones la 2 victorias que yo tuve después de eso.
And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers ahead. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kerr. Harris is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Parker, and it's Stockton in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Corver against Parker. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Shot clock reset for Philadelphia. Outside Corver. Robertson passes to Scott. And stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's Stockton. Drops in the breakaway layup. Stockton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls.
And you love seeing Stockton get going defensively. Terrific at using his hands there to come up with steals.
And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Kerr. Chicago trading.
Bueno, se va arriba. Ay, Dios mío, vaya, dame de quitar el micrófono. Yo pensé que te iba arriba Chicago.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Yeah, that was a sweet pass right there, setting up his teammate nicely, and that's really how you move the rock. Share that sugar, man. Share it.
Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Chicago making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Harris. Rodman comes in for Parker, and Allen Iverson is subbed in for Kerr. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Marjanovic. Malone comes in for Scott. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Sexton in for Young. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can...
Well, Allen Iverson con oportunidad dice arriba con Robertson encima, señores. ¡Qué puntazo! No, pero qué buena defensa de Robertson. Y tú no viste cómo lo defendieron. ¿Y qué más de ahí se puede hacer?
chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, John Stockton.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Robertson kicks to Malone. Takes it from 10. Money!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it. Nowitzki, what an offensive force he can be.
Bueno, señores, hasta besitos se están dando aquí. De uno la diferencia. El reloj para abajo como una pedra. Bueno, la verdad es, yo creo que está muy pegado, yo no puedo pedir tiempo a tiempo. Bueno, 33, de 3, Roman de 3, oh mi Dios, de frente contra Javier Magui, le está dribleando, y Magui sabe defender. Estuve Mayo, lo van a botar del equipo, rebote para Magui, le pasa a Oscar Robinson, que es un gran tirador libre. 29-28. Arriba Filadelfia. Un juego con muchas oportunidades. Miren quién va a tirar la línea. Un hombre que le pesan los granos. De 3 la ventaja, con 13 en el reloj. Chicago acaba de agotar el último turno, el último tiempo que le quedaba. Bueno. Ay, se frizó esta mierda. Oh mi Dios, ya no se grabó bien. Bueno, Wilmer. Bueno, señores, no hubo forma como quiera. Victoria.
This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and see an entire building.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.